New week brings us to the match number 2 of the Madhya Pradesh Premier League Season 2, where the Ratlam City FC square off against Khel Yuva Football Club at the Church Ground in Sihor. Myself, Sohan Poddar, in the commentary box, and I will be calling two games on trot this evening, and chance for either of these teams to go on top with a win, given that Sihor Boys and Chamunda FC drew the other day. What a lovely day, absolutely glorious weather, as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, a great consequence in this part of the country. And talking about this for a while, absolutely rolled up to in its fantastic numbers, the roads outside the ground in an hour or two may be up to it. This is the side put up by Zia Sheikh, the head coach. Few youngsters making debut for the club Ratlam City FC in the State League. Number 10 Koshi and Shashat to keep an eye on, which can add up to the pool of players that India have been producing in recent years. And yesterday we saw attackers among the goals. Will there be something different today? The team manager, of course, Jaimin Prajapati. And here are the substitute bench. Ratlam and Nawab seems like are the defensive options for Ratlam, and exciting attackers in the likes of Kadir Charu and Vicky Bhomik can be called upon if required by the manager. And over to Khel Yuva FC, Ankit Ankit Dhasmana very optimistic about his team's chances in this match as he names an exciting lineup to stand a chance in the game, and forward Raghavendra to be aided by the likes of Nihal and Sajal. Lakhvir will look to keep the balance in midfield intact with Sagar between the sticks. A mix of youth and experienced players on the bench for Khel Yuva Football Club as well. The team from Chindwara, Udit Dishant, Rajneesh, number 13, and number 17, Ajay, all on the bench. Here are the match officials. Referee for today's game is Sadanand Thakur. He will be assisted by Joyjit Gaur and Vijendra Parmar, and fourth official Roshan Pathak. It's not all that bleak, and new management always takes time to build in. A transition has been the key word spoke by the coaches, and they want faster movement from defense to midfield to attack. And today, Ratlam City have to do everything, and they have to leave everything on the pitch, as the coach was talking about, saying 90% efficiency is not enough, and one must leave 100 but not 110. That effort is something that Indian football fans, Indian football followers have gotten used to seeing from clubs, but ahead of them stands a team which is supremely confident. Both the teams walking onto the pitch along with the match officials. The team in red and black is Khel Yuva Football Club of Chindwara, and the team in white is Ratlam City FC. There was an unrealistic expectation from a lot of fans. One was that in the beginning, teams played with six foreign players. The standards seem much better in Indian domestic football league. Lots of people in the social media started to think that ISL teams could win an AFC Champions League, which is a pipe dream because in Asian Continental Championship rules can't be changed. You've got to play with four foreigners, so it becomes a level playing field. And unlike in cricket, where India usually calls the shots because of its financial clout, the rules in football cannot be bent. Yesterday we saw a one-all draw between Shihor Boys and Chamunda, both the teams opening their account in the tournament with a point each. Ratlam City FC on the flip side will look to start their campaign on a winning note. A chance for both the teams to showcase that this is the requirement of the hour for Indian football, and what a platform for them to show that what they are made of. Even if few of them go off and have a great career, then it is a massive, massive success, as it looks like. If they play the football the right way, and many of them will go on and have a long career in football, whether it is in the Hero I League or the Hero ISL. A quick hurdles and last minute discussions. The Ratlam City FC, considered as the dark horse in this tournament, last season's runners-up Lions will be in action later in the day. That game is slated for 3 p.m. kickoff, and they will take on SWS Football Club. But first up, it's Khel Yuva versus Ratlam City FC. The church ground, it has been the home of so many age group tournaments of the state, and every time players have played, scouts have flocked and always looking to find the next star. This is that platform. This is that league. A tradition that may long continue in Indian football. The Ratlam City FC against the Khel Yuva Football Club. The team in white at present in back foot within odd 30 seconds. Ratlam City FC will look to take the ball out wide, where Khel Yuva's midfield protection is limited. We can see an early throw-in coming in from Ratlam City. If the number 2 Harsh outnumbered the number 9 Mohammad Shashad, who is dragged wide. Ajit, who plays it back to Gobinath. Chested down expertly by the number 6 of Khel Yuva. And now Ratlam City building up down the middle, spreading it out wide. Chance for the first cross of the game. He's fronted by the left full back. No space to swing that boot in. He's getting noticed, the number 8 early on. And that run is well covered by the left full back. And eventually the centre back clearing his line. And the loose ball falls to the number 8 of Ratlam. Is Ajit. He's looking impressive through the middle, sneaking it in. An easy clearance and not too far. The team in red are not doing enough in terms of clearing their lines. This time he lays it up. The flag has stayed down. The striker is chasing, and this time the flag has gone up. The assistant referee taking a couple of seconds extra before giving out that decision. Ratlam City getting the feel of the ball, keeping possession, trying to build up from the back, a style which we haven't seen in the last game. Patient and probing. Here's Rahul on the ball. He's got Koshi for option on the left flank, goes the other way in the middle, lays it up. Koshi close to him. didn't pick him up Ajit. Instead, he decided to go back. Is that midfield diamond of Khel Yuva that they need to bypass in order to get into the final third? Is Raghavendra chesting it down into his path, but Ajit gets a foot in and is thrown in favor of the team in red, Khel Yuva. It is the match number 2 in the Madhya Pradesh Premier League. We have a double header today. Darpan. It seems like it's a free kick on the halfway line. And it is Shubham who will be taking it, floats it in on the edge of the penalty area, and it just goes over the left full back Abhash, who made a marauding run up from his full back position towards the penalty area. The referee Sadanand Thakur is staying pretty close to the ball. Oh, it's stolen away. An early chance. An empty net. Oh my word, and how has he missed that one? It was an absolute open chance for the number 9 Mohammad Shashad. Just needed a tap in. A wayward clearance falling into the path of a Khel Yuva player. But the low cross at the back post is missed by Shashad, who couldn't apply the finishing touches. His Koshi with the corner. It's high on the edge of the area. It tried an acrobatic attempt, and this time Ajit with a shot. It's over the bar. Nowhere near to the goal, and no troubles whatsoever for the goalkeeper Nihal Chaudhary. Another long goal kick brings it down. Ajit, sitting midfielder for Ratlam. Here's the number 10 getting involved. Kosi laying it forward. Another chance. This time keeper leaving his mark just when he was supposed to. He's so daring, Nihal. Brilliant goalkeeping by the number 21. And this time lost the ball. Is Khel Yuva. It's to the number 6, who's making inroads near the penalty area. Is Rahman. It's off the post. Chance on the rebound. And the second time of asking, the goalkeeper rectifying his mistake and smothers the ball. A blistering start by the team in white, Ratlam City FC, trying to stamp their authority in the game within the first 5 minutes. And look at that, the number 8 Ajit slotting in between the two centre backs when they're splitting to the width of the 18-yard box. Jia Sheikh, the head coach, must have drilled his team this way, playing the ball to feet, keeping it on the ground. This was the attempt that was taken by Mohammad Rahman, the number 6, the defensive midfielder, moving up into attacking position. And now Ratlam City have a free kick from the far side. It's Gobinath towards the near post, looking for a flick on, brings it down, and the shot is a haywire. The body was off balance as well, struck the bottom of the ball, body leaning back. It's always going to blaze over. Mohammad Shashad was the man with that attempt. Shashad and Chamdar up front. That pass is intercepted. Is Harsh. He's got Rahul for company. Picks him out as well. Ajit ahead of him. And now Ajit. Between the lines. A through ball for Shashad. He can't keep it under control. And the possession is gone And this time is the team in red who is building up moves. In case you are wondering why there was a lull of silence, there's some engineering issues. Everything is up and running. Thankfully, no goals missed. As Khel Yuva resumes play with this throw-in. Some intricate play down the flanks. This time the centre back moving up into attacking position was Gobinath. Now it's Harsh. Rolls it down the line, but cleared away by Devesh. And not taking any kind of risks whatsoever. Rahul. This is Koshi. Towards the far post, just soars over. Shashad got the right curl. Just a bit too much height on that pass. But the left back was tracking his run as well. Raghavendra, a cushion header behind. Now it's back to the number 10. Another stray pass. It's Koshi. Shashad was making that diagonal run. Koshi deciding to play a simpler pass into the feet of his left fullback Rahul, who loves to cut in and come in the middle. Inverted fullback is back to Koshi. Now it's Rahul. Another cross sent in towards Nayan. The header. Again, it's saved by the goalkeeper. No power on that header. Easy pickings for the goalkeeper, Nihal. He's been very busy in this opening 10 minutes. The team in white dominating play. Off the blocks very soon. And the team in white, Khel Yuva, defending in numbers. They need to muster up something on the other end, unless it turns out to be an offense versus defense affair. Losing the header was Raghavendra. It's Koshi. Back flick for Rahul. Plays it in field to Gobinath. And now it's Ajit. Shifting it out wide. In space. Takes a look up. In comes the cross. Goes up for it is the number 9. And now lays it up for Ajit. A flashy pass on the edge of the area. Trying to break through with the final touch. Just taking the ball away from him. The defender eventually clears. Sajal was aiming for a probing pass. He's moving up. Good feet by the number 4. Here's Koshi again. Lots of movement down this left hand side. Continued his run. Shashin can't find his cross in. Eventually takes a deflection and goes out for a corner kick. Corner number 2 for the team in white. That was the earlier attempt. No power on that header. He tried to place it into the second post. Keeper making a comfortable save. Here is Koshi again. It's high in the middle. In comes the header. But the whistle has already gone. The referee indicates it's a free kick inside the box, in fact. And Khel Yuva quickly restarts proceedings. Again looking to go long. It's a very cheap giveaway to Mohammed. He's got 2 options on his right. Picks out the number 24. Who's got Rahman inside him. The loose ball eventually comes to the feet of Gobinath, who is shaping for a long shot, takes it. It's way off target. Positive start from Ratlam City FC. Khel Yuva sitting deep, trying to hit teams on the counter. And that's been the pattern of their play so far. It's the number 4 Shubham, again with a misplaced pass. Another aimless ball forward. The striker was way off the mark. Vikrant Yadav. He's the lone man up front. The most experienced player in the squad. Here's Nayan. Threads it long. One of the defenders got a foot in, diverting the ball a bit, and this will allow time for the team in red to get their defensive shapes in place. Here's Raghavendra. Another diagonal, but somehow managed to get a toe to it. Important touch by Gobinath. Now it's Shubham. Pokes it to Raghavendra. Another diagonal towards Vikrant Yadav. Eventually it's the number 30 Shagar Chetri on the end of it. Heavy touch, allowing Sonu to capitalize. The referee indicates it's a throw-in for the team in red. Use Davesh. Another no-nonsense clearance from Rahul. Another hopeful ball forward, but intercepted by the left full back. Here is Rahman. Switching it out wide from the near right. It was a rising left footer. Lacked power, lacked precision. Not managing to add too much distance to his goal kick, Nihal. It's been easily intercepted by the team in white in the middle of the park. Shubham goes long again. Is the number 24 chasing it, managing to keep it in, lays it back. Harsh was in a crossing position. And now it's Ajit. Searching for options. Goes inside. And the number 6 losing the aerial tussle. It was Rahman. Battle between the striker and the defender. Shubham winning it. Here is a shot. A part cross. I wonder whether he went for goal himself or whether he was looking for that run on the far side from the left winger. He stopped his run, paused a bit, even though the direction was lacking on the ball. It was Vikrant. And now Koshi, squeezed between two defenders, manages to find his pass. And this time Shubham, low ball in. Chance here to shoot. Quickly closing him down. The team in red. Too much human trap in front of him. Yes, Koshi again. His left ball, his shot turns into a pass. Could be the opening goal. Keeper saves it with his foot. Chamdar was through. Good break for Ajit. Quickly cleared away. Waves of attack by the team in white. Here's Rahman again. Looking for the overlapping run. Another low ball this time. Easy pickings for the centre back Darpan. And now it's Ajit. Lines it up from distance just over the crossbar. The team in white moving up in collective numbers. Plenty of options available near the penalty area. And that was the shot from Chamdar, almost turned into a pass. This is Raghavendra trying to stay close to the ball. Here's Vikrant looking for the give and go. Didn't really work out. Rahul is chasing it. And now it's back to the goalkeeper. Look how deep Nayan is dropping. The two sitting midfielders, and Nayan and the number 8 Ajit, is slightly advanced. Is Koshi looking for a little headway up front was the number 9 Mohammad Shashad. And this time Davesh winning the aerial tussle and somehow manages to clear their lines. It's out of touch and throw in for Ratlam. Another ball fired in. It's a missed clearance. The flag has gone up anyway. The Koshi was chasing it. Shubham is going to restart play. Controlling it in the middle. Devesh has got number 10 outside him. He goes forward instead, looking for Vikrant, the number 23. And it seems like he's nowhere near to his fitness. Oh my, and takes a tumble inside the box. Is that a penalty? And seems like the referee has made a decision. Is the number 24 Chamdar Singh who's taken a tumble. Was he tripped from behind is the question. That was the long ball he was chasing. Managed to get ahead of the defense line. But seems like he went down on his own. Not sure about the referee's decision. We've got to wait. Cramped early on. And Ajit, the skipper of Ratlam City, inside the box. The number 9 Shashad as well. And the stoppage will allow time for the team in white to have some refreshing drink. It's too humid out there at the church ground in Shihor. It's a penalty which has been awarded by the referee. And it's their skipper Ajit who will be taking this. Chance within the first 21 minutes for Ratlam City to take the lead. He is up against Nihal. Here goes Ajit for 1-0 and places it calmly, sending the keeper the wrong way. He was rooted on his line, the goalkeeper Nihal. And cool and calm placement onto his right by the skipper Ajit. And Ratlam City FC takes the lead. 22nd minutes on the clock. A well-deserved lead. They are finally rewarded for their persistence. They've been applying the pressure right from the off, and finally they have managed to break that door down. We had a goal in added times yesterday, and today we have a goal within the first 22 minutes. Now let's see how the team in red, they respond to it. Finding it very difficult to come out of the area. The team in red, and this time cleverly wins a free kick deep inside their own area. It's Khel Yuva Football Club. Is the number 5 Chandra. Sajal. Can't control it. The ball just went past him. It was aimed towards Vikrant, but the goalkeeper quickly latches onto the loose ball. The centre back under pressure somehow manages to get out of that tight situation. Another ball towards the same man who earned the penalty. This time shot on the turn. The keeper was perfectly placed at his near post. A clean catch in the end. There's the number 14 again. Pressing it out wide. The number 30 would try to switch flank into the feet of Vikrant, who pokes it towards goal. And it's off target. A half chance for the team in red. Their first entry into the penalty area of Ratlam City. A lovely footwork there by Ajit. Another forward ball, this time stolen away. He has a clear run. Still keeps going, the number 6. But the referee has blown the whistle already. He's not happy with the decision of the referee. Rahman was through. And maybe the ball has touched his arms. Takes route 1. This time he won't be able to keep it in. Sagar Chetri was chasing it. The man who's playing on the right wing for Khel Yuva Football Club. Nayan. Sonu. Back to Nayan. Again, another long ball inside the box in no man's land. The way Ratlam City FC is passing the ball around is refreshing to see. It also gives a belief that the Indian players, they can also pass it around like that in case they're drilled in the right way, in the right manner. It's not a rocket science. It's so refreshing to see the team in white keeping the ball on the grass, playing those quick 1-2s, neat little triangles in the middle of the field. On the flip side, Khel Yuva trying to go direct. Can't find the pass this time, and chance for a breakaway move. This time with the number 6, Rahman comes in. A delightful through ball, could be the 2-0. Almost scoring the second one. The number 10, Koshi. Impressive run. Splitting the defense apart with that through pass was Koshi. Just threading the ball between the two centre backs, but can't hit the target. The number 10, Rahman was the player with that pass. Now Rahman heading it back to Rahul. Nayan. Ajit from deep. Nayan again. Trying to slow down the tempo. The team in white. A very clever football. They're trying to keep the tempo low inside their own half. Playing it among themselves. Trying to draw out the team in red. And as soon as they enters the halfway mark, it crosses the halfway mark, they try to increase the tempo and make players available. Beautifully scooped pass into the feet of Harsh, who is taking his time, trying to sniff things out. And now Nayan, back to the number 24. There's a Abbas. Shubham. Gobinath. Back to the keeper. And Ajit dropping deep to receive the pass. The Hero I League qualifiers all set to kick off from today at Bengaluru, and Madan Maharaj will be representing Madhya Pradesh in the Hero I League qualifiers 2021, vying to qualify for the Hero I League, which is going to be held in Kolkata in the month of December. And if they manages to do so, emerge as the champions of Hero I League qualifiers, and they are going to be the first club in the history of Madhya Pradesh in the Hero I League. Yadav to the back touch allows number 6 to capitalize, and now the diagonal is the number 24 chasing it, keeps it under his control, twisting and turning, getting the better of his marker inside the box, gets the full frame, chance to shoot, lay off, just taken away from Mohammad Shashad as he was about to pull the trigger. Defender keeping his composure, just managing to throw his boot in and take the ball away. And number 24, Chandar Paul Singh, building up another brilliant move down the left channel. Here's Sonu now. Gobinath, his defensive partner. Just to one striker pressing for Khel Yuva is Vikrant Yadav. This time winning the ball is the number 3 Darpan, getting into a body-to-body challenge. Here's Sajal on the turn, trying to release his left winger, but too much weight on that pass, and it eventually trickles out for a goal kick. Nine. Switching it out wide. This time, teasing his marker is the number 6 Rahman. Chance for him to shoot, takes it and whiskers away from nestling into the bottom corner. Another great attempt from the youngster, cutting in and pulling the trigger from the edge of the box. Left his man completely for dead. Chandra, the right full back of Khel Yuva. Here's Rahman again. Ajit, the shouts of Ajit whenever he's on the ball, a very busy player. Just swivels away from his man. Neat turn is the number 9, Mohammad Shashad. Now is progressing with the ball. Dinked towards the right flank. Got to stop it from going out before crossing it in. Support coming in from his right full back, Harsh. Comes central to Ajit, who is lining up for another shot from distance. Tame right footer in the end. Blocked by a couple of red shirts in front of him. Now the stopper full back. Ratlam City pretty comfortable in maintaining a high back line. And meanwhile the cross has just gone over Chamchadar Pal, the number 24, who earned the penalty kick. He was stripped inside the box, and the skipper of Ratlam Football Club slotting it from the spot kick was Ajit, the number 8. 34 minutes on the clock already. The score lines reads 1-0 in favor of Ratlam City as they was driving forward, couldn't find the final product. It was off target. Here's Gobinath. The Ratlam City again building out from the back, keeping possession. Is Nayan always urging for a runner out wide. This time he finds Mohammad Shashad, who is dropping deep into midfield berth, trying to outnumber the opposition in midfield, and this time losing out possession. Is Rahman. Is Darpan. Sajal rolls it down the line. The Shagar Chetri was chasing it. And nicely cut out by the left full back of Ratlam. Gobinath. Now on the ball is Harsh. Just 9 minutes of regulation time left. It was a missed clearance. It runs down straight to the goalkeeper.
वो क्या है ना बादल आ गए ना इधर रुक जाएगा तो ओवर हो जाएगा आधा
Nayan
हाँ वो थोड़ा बैलेंस
finds Shashad in a pocket of space. This time he's a weak left footer, not troubling the goalkeeper by any means.
वही ऐसे ही हो रहा
Despite all the dominance by the team in white, at the same time they also need to maintain the composure at the back. It takes just few seconds for tables to turn. They should not allow the Khel Yuva Football Club to get their foothold back into the game.
है तो उधर ही चला गया
It's been clear dominance from the men in white so far.
हाँ
Free kick from deep. Goes low this time. Smacked clear by Nayan. Number 3, Darpan after it. And providing options is Chandra.
फिर आ गए बादल यार
Back to Nihal, who is acting as a third centre back every time. The fullbacks go forward, making runs up and down the pitch. Almost getting caught there with that pass was Shubham. Almost falling short of his goalkeeper. Chandarpal was too close to it. Another misplaced pass. This time Rahul. Another long ball for Chandarpal. Trying to cut it in. But crucial intervention coming in from Subham. And helps it out off touch. It's a throw in. And Rahman leaves it for his left full back. Rahul takes it short. On the right edge of the penalty area, losing possession is Shashad. And ball eventually bobbing out of the touchline. The pace of the game has proper connection, and that would have been very troublesome for goalkeeper Nihal in goal. His Chetri, number 14 Sajan, giving away possession time and again. Ratlam City FC outmaneuvering Khel Yuva in midfield time and again, which is why they're getting frustrated and giving away possession to the team in white. Here's Yadav. He's got Gobinath ahead of him. Can't go past him. Is Sherin Stephen, the goalkeeper of Ratlam City. Nine. Another ball, threading it through is Chamdar Pal, looking for options in the middle, and this time palmed away by Nihal. Not too far though, somehow manages to clear. A chance for Rahul to recycle it back into the box. Player takes a tumble. The referee says play on. Applying the pressure is Harsh. Now shifting it out wide to Harsh. Going past his man. He's got two waiting in the middle. Can't go past Shubham in the end. Exceptional positioning from the stopper fullback. Another high cross. Keeper missed the flight. The whistle has gone anyway. Chamdar Pal looking very lively inside the box, trying to make things happen. This was the cross. Too much height on it. Keeper completely missing the flight. Some miscommunication between the stopper fullback and the goalkeeper. Eventually making a hash out of it. He's been the most impressive player is Rahman. Another through pass for Shashant. Sliding challenge coming in from Chandra. Just 3.5 minutes away. Is Harsh. Brought down expertly. A low ball in. Not properly cleared. It's still bobbing in the area. It's kept alive. Pulls it back. Again, perfectly timed tackle coming in from Devesh. And the player continues to stay down. The referee somehow allowing the play to continue, and now he stops play. I haven't had much stoppages in this half. Now he's back to his feet. Here's Raghavendra. Have seen too little of the ball in the first half. Not been able to make his presence felt in the attacking area. And the supply mechanism towards Vikrant Yadav has been easily cut off by the team in white. They're shaped up in 5 blocks of 4 in their defensive transition. The team in red. Ratlam City sitting comfortably on their 1-0 lead. He's sharing Stephen. Here's Mohammed. Just past Chamdar Paul there. Just behind him. Here's Ajit. Asking for the ball was Mohammed. Ajit gets it back. Another delightful ball. Chance to whip it in. In it comes. A striker goes up. Just gone over him. And the number 6 quickly latching onto the loose ball. Here's Rahul. In comes the ball. An acrobatic try. Didn't caught it too well. Just caught under the ball. And that was the cross from Harsh. And on the end of it was Chamdar Pal Singh.
ऊपर पानी का
Darpan completely breaking the lines is again Rahman, quickly intercepted by Chandra. A couple of minutes added on to the regulated 45. 120 seconds for the team in red to get an equalizer before going in for half time, and that will boost their morale before going into the locker room for half time. Here is Shashad getting caught by Shubham on the halfway line. Here's Chamdar Pal Singh trying to flick it over his man, still in his control. Chamdar keeps going. It's cleared away by Shubham. Here is Sajjan. Can't quite control it. Was Chandra. And now Ajit. Have seen much of him in the first half. Another overlapping run by Harsh. In comes the minus. It's an empty net and tapped in by Kosi. And doubling the lead. Just going in before half time. We had a goal yesterday during added times. And it's almost a repeat telecast of that in day 2 as well. Just an easy tap in into the back of the net by Koshi and doubling the lead for Ratlam City FC before going in for half time. And that's the confirmation of the goal scorer on the bottom of your screen. The number 10 had an impressive outing this evening. And now it's Chetri. Sajjan getting it back from his midfield partner, but can't ride the challenge. Here is Shashat. Rahman finds that diagonal, finding his man inside the box as he tried to cut onto his left side. In that split second, the ball was quickly taken away by the centre back. He's getting into scoring positions, Chamdar Pal Singh, but haven't been able to trouble the scoreline so far. Is Koshi again? Chance for him to triple the lead. It's blazed over. A relentless pressure from Ratlam City FC in the dying stages of the first half. And the team in red completely pegged back. We are just a few seconds away from the ending of the first 45 minutes. Half time then is Ratlam City FC 2, Khel Yuva FC 0.
पूरे ग्राउंड में नहीं है।
ले साइमन चाय बिल कर दो जरा सभी को।
गंजी आ दो
जा जाओ। ग्राउंड में मत आ जाओ, ग्राउंड में मत आ जाओ, उधर
चलो बाहर जा
जाओ।
उधर दोनों बाहर करके उधर
बॉटल लेके वहीं बैठा है पानी।
इधर आ रे क्या बोल रहा और नहीं खेलना है क्या बात तुम खेल करके नहीं बैठे
घर पे ड्राइवर में देखा था
on the score sheet, a chance for him in the second 45 minutes to do that. Now we step into another 45-minute and Group A to be played in round-robin format. Top two teams goes through to the semi-final. It's been an entertaining game, but the net has rippled twice. Khel Yuva held back in attack and in defense completely, and I think tactically it is a lot more interesting in terms of how they go forward. A very different kind of style observed when the players walked in. It's positive reinforcement continuously. These are the little things that these players will turn into big takeaways. Another move, this time down the right. This could be the third one. And in fact, it's the substitute, Ratlam with the defining touch. And the fastest goal of Madhya Pradesh Premier League Season 2 within 1 minute in the second half. Superb cross down the left, perfect weight on it, completely beating the goalkeeper and the centre back, and an easy tap in. It's been a field day so far for the team in white, just toying with the defenders of Khel Yuva Football Club. What a cracking start already to the second half. Goal right within the first minute. One substitution for Khel Yuva as well, as the number 10 Raghavendra goes off and comes in Dishant Nayak. Lots of acknowledgement about the front three of Ratlam City FC, of Koshi, Shashid, Chandarpal Singh, and Nayan and Ajit. Very, very clinical, very, very skillful. Once again, stolen away. This time, a vital interception coming in. Here's Ratlam, the scorer of the third goal. Shows one way, goes the other. The cross is blocked. Pressing high. And a shot coming in from distance. A clean catch for Nihal. Either way, it would have been very problematic for Nihal, who went straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. Another move developing. This time, the Ratlam was in space, but the ball has gone out of play. Just a tad too heavy, that pass for the number 7 to control. Justifies his inclusion in the team, replacing Chandarpal Singh. And Koshi has been replaced as well, and comes in the number 12 Charu. So the Ratlam City FC head coach Zia Shaikh making a couple of changes right from the beginning of the second half. But in a way, trying to have a look at his reserve bench as well. Another move developing on the edge of the area. Chance to shoot. Once again, he skies it. And number 17, Nayan Suresh, with the attempt. Getting trapped in their own passing drills is Yuva. As you can also see a change in left full back position. Meanwhile, not being able to get his shot away. The number 9, Mohammed. Mohammad Shashad, a 5 feet, 5 and 11 inches tall, solidly built. Akhilesh has come in as well for Khel Yuva. Both the managers making couple of changes. We are already 5 minutes into the second half. Here is Chandra, brought down, back to Chandra, over the top. Chance to whip this one in. The keeper called into action. Was Sherin Stephen. Plucks it out of the air very comfortably. Into the channel. Number 6 getting ahead of his marker was Rahman. Hot on his heels was Darpan. Is Dishant Nayak, the number 12, who lost the ball. Chance to shoot on a weak left footer. He was in space, but no power on that shot. He couldn't make the most of that opportunity. It fell very kindly for him. Chadulalam. Here is Ajit. Manages to win the battle, eventually losing it out. Chetri was in space, goes the other way. Is the midfielder. Yadav drifting it into the channels. Low cross comes in. The whack to the danger was Govinath. Quite alone up front. Vikrant Yadav got to push men forward. Tucked in very narrow, the number 30, as you can see. Sagar Chetri. Here's Ratlam. He's got Charu ahead of him. They're deciding to play it back. Taking their time. It's Charu now. He's got Ratlam for support. Charu on his own. Almost twinkle-toed left full back of Khel Yuva. And now Ratlam with a turn of pace, but nicely covered there by Akhilesh, who's just come on in the second half. Seeing a lot more of Chandra as well in the second half. Another teasing ball, chested down, chance for Charu. It was a clear chance. Should have scored. And that was the chance, chested down. But Charu ponders the setter. Rahman was the man setting it up for his strike partner. But the chance goes begging. Here's Rahman again. Changing wings, drifting onto the left flank. Manages to win a throw-in. Applying pressure from the left. 10 minutes into the second half. It's Ratlam City FC 3, Khel Yuva Football Club 0. Another long throw-in. We'll be hoping for some kind of flick on. Falls for Ratlam with another chance. Again wasted. Couldn't control his shot from the edge of the 6-yard box. The youngster, who's earned the trust of his manager since he has come on. Another poor goal kick. Almost getting caught with a bad touch from Mohammed, allowing the team in red to capitalize onto the loose ball. Here is Nayan now. Can't go past. Crunching challenge coming in from Devesh. Nayan, Gopinath, Sonu. Wrong foots his man, buys a yard, finds Mohammed, back to Nayan, the midfield triangle. Here's the number 8, Ajit. So comfortable on the ball. The number 8 and the number 6, who is playing on the left flank at present in the second half. He was operating mostly down the middle in the first. Some change in tactics from the coach. Brought in a winger, the number 7 Ratlam, who is bombing down the right, already scored a goal, getting in onto the act very early in the second half, and now gracefully moving forward with the ball. Here's Mohammed, switching it wide on the far left for Rahman, waiting for option, picks up Charu, just behind him, manages to recover, thought about it, and eventually going behind. Good spell of controlled possession by Ratlam City FC. Sonu stepping into the attacking half. Nice body swerve. Lost control of the ball. Eventually Akhilesh closing down very quickly. Sagar Chetri stopped on his tracks by Sonu. Wonderful tracking back from the right full back. Lots of switching and swapping happening. In the second phase of the game, Sagar Chetri now operating from the left flank. He was operating down the right in the first half. Haven't been able to get much of a joy, which is why the coach must have pinned him in that position. Another delightful through ball. Another chance goes to Peggy. This time it's Mohammed Shamshad. Wow. Khel Yuva Football Club defense completely caught napping. Here was the through pass down the middle. Beautifully threaded into the path of Mohammed Shashad, who can't hit the target. Could have been half a dozen by now, given the kind of chances wasted by Ratlam City. Trying to shoot is the number 15, who lays it up. Intercepted there by Gopinath. Is Ratlam. And now Charu drifting into the channels. Puts a break on his run. Finds Sonu behind. Darpan. Harsh. On the ball is Mohammed Shamshad. Back to Harsh. Sonu. Tossing the ball around very comfortably. Ratlam City FC. It's not kick and rush, a clear pattern emerging. Now it's Mohammed. Swings his left boot, finding its mark. It's Rahman. Ajit was making a run inside him. Quick tackle on Ajit by Darpan, and he was dispossessed of the ball. Another long range try, and not on target. There's Nihal, the goalkeeper. Made few crucial saves in the first half. But the defense so far of Khel Yuva Football Club haven't been able to put up any kind of fight so far. against Ratlam City. Is Mohammad Shamshad with a turn of pace. In it comes. Could be a chance at the back post. Just evading everyone and eventually lands into the feet of the number 12, Dishant. Harsh now turning his man. Rahman has got quick feet, silky skills. We already touched our mark here at the church ground in Sihor. Is Ratlam City FC leading by 3-0. Going to register their first points on the board in their first ever Madhya Pradesh Premier League campaign. But coming back from an offside position was Charu. Is the number 23, Vikrant Yadav, who will be coming off. And replacing him will be Ayush. A youngster coming in. The coach looking to add more pace by injecting fresh pair of legs.
Hello.
Again, Charu chasing it. The keeper manages to get onto it,
आपने दिया हाँ यहीं पर आप बगल में
leaving his mark on time.
हाँ
It's Lakvi. Leaves it for Devesh. Back to Lakvi, but he's offside. Triple header coming on Wednesday. Lots of footballing actions in Madhya Pradesh Premier League this week. And here is Mohammad Shashad. He's got Ratlam to his right. Ratlam manages to win it in. Still in his stride. Takes a tumble, but nothing doing, says the referee. He went down too easily. Exploiting both the flanks. Khel Yuva. Stephen. Sonu under pressure. Sagar Thapa was very close to him. And the number 29 Ayush has just come on, replacing Vikrant Yadav. Striker replacing a striker. A pretty like-to-like substitution by the head coach Ankit. Sagar Chetri in the second half trying to play the role of a creator, but haven't seen much of the ball so far. Total dominance by the team in white so far. Sonu playing it all the way back to his goalkeeper Stephen. Number 8 again. Another delightful ball into the feet of Rahman, who's taking his time, waiting for his attackers to get into position. That ball sizzling through defense, and Mohammed shrugged off the challenge, lays it back, but Charu takes a crack at goal. It's deflected out for a corner kick. Shubham getting the deflection, the number 4.
आने जा रहा हूँ माइक पे पूरा वीडियो बन रहा
Piling on the pressure, Ratlam City FC. Seems like some trouble on his right ankle. Receiving treatment. His Charu injured himself as he took that crack on goal. His boots struck the ground and little of the ball. More of the boot hitting the ground. Must have twisted his ankle. And the fans enjoying it. Madhya Pradesh Premier League. 3 goals already. Flurry of chances for the team in white. Another corner whipped in. Keeper misses the flight altogether. And defender somehow manages to clear the lines. Ball sent in. Chance for Akhilesh to wait, watch and clear. Sonu quickly restarts play. And number 8. And now it's Rahman. He's got Devendra for company. Rahim cuts in on to his right. But the shot is not the one to remember. Ratlam was interested on that one as well. And then lovely give and go. Yes, Charu could be 4-0. Again to the keeper. Shooting seems to be an issue for Charu. He's getting into the scoring positions just like Chamdar Pal Singh in the first half. But not being able to get proper connection on the ball. This time a punt upfield for the team in red. Into no man's land. As we approach towards the 68th minute, score line, George Ground, it's still 3-0. And if the score line stays like this, Ratlam City will go right to the top with 3 points. And behind them will be Shihor Boys and Chaunda. Trying to control his Ayush. He's outnumbered back and again. Whenever a player in red is on the ball, quickly outnumbered by the team in white. There's now Charu. He's got acres of space to exploit. Pulls it back. Chance to shoot. Cleared away just in time. And the clearance drops into the feet of Devendra. Another move developing. This time is the number 6. Just taken away by the number 6 of Khel Yuva. It was Akhilesh. Looking very, very threatening. The Ratlam City. And now Rahman on corner duties. Swung in. Eventually out for a goal kick. A free kick this time goes the other way. As he went up for the header, it was not a legitimate challenge according to the referee. The number 29 Ayush going up for it. And Khel Yuva have a set piece in the center of the park. Shubham wide on the far left, trying to play in Lakvir. The long clearance coming in. Sagar Chetri will be taken off, and Abhay is replacing him, the number 17. Towering header in the air by the centre back Rahul is unbeatable in air this evening. And now takes it in his stride, the striker, and trying to smack it out wide. Expecting too much of his left winger, Rahman. Too much power on that pass. Some intricate play down the right wing. And the forward pass is not controlled by the number 15, Lakvi. In fact, the last touch coming off a Ratlam City FC defender. And it's a corner kick for Khel Yuva Football Club. The first corner kick of the match. Can they pull one back here? Taking it, keeper goes up, spills it, and it's denied on the line as the keeper grabs it in second attempt. And for a moment, Shedin Stephen made a mess of it. And a crunching challenge coming in from Devesh. On the number 6, Rahman. Holding off the challenge is Sonu, trying to make his way through. Lots of sideways tackling going on. And outside of the foot pass. Now in space is the number 12, Dishant Nayak. Brushed off very comfortably off the ball. Now good tracking back by Dishant. Just down. Here is Sajal. He's got Ayush inside him. Ayush goes central now to Lakveer. Lovely build-up play. A fancy flick into the path of the number 8, Devesh. Confident play here by Khel Yuva Football Club. Their best spell of controlled possession so far in this match. In fact, they wins a free kick exactly from the position where the right full back stand. And Sajal will be the man on top of this one. It's gonna be an outswing floater on the edge of the 6-yard box. In it comes, just headed away to safety by the number 12. Could be a counter. Here is Mohammed. He's accelerating, beating his man for pace. Keeps going is Mohammed. Pulls it back. Chance for Charu. Charu goes on the outside, takes the shot. He's wide of the post. As the ball took a massive outswing. As he tried to shoot it. The ball was just bobbing as he was about to pull the trigger. The bounce was uneven. Rahman. Devesh not allowing him to go past him easily. We are into the last quarter of the game, and after this, another game coming up at 3 p.m. between SWS Football Club of Betul. They'll take on Lions Football Association of Jabalpur, and you can already see the images. The players of Lions Football Association warming up on the second ground. Lovely one-touch build-up. Here is Charu. He's got space to operate. Takes a look up. Sets up Mohammed on the edge of the box, twisting and turning. Evades the number of tackles. Can't find the cross in. But to win a corner for his efforts. Kept in play. Goes on the outside. In. Yes, he can. It was a tight affair inside the box in the end. So one of the defenders just sticking his boot out and averting the danger. A pretty high back line by Ratlam City. Here is Ajit. Back to the number 3, Darpan. His man in the middle of the park instructing something to his teammate. He's charging through the middle, chance to shoot again. Again the non-kicking foot, slightly off the balance. And once you play against big teams, these are the chances you've got to capitalize. These are the mistakes you need. These are the errors you need to work upon. Shooting and finishing. I'll probably spend a few more hours in training. As Mohammad Shashad will be coming off, and he will be replaced by Vikram Maji. Internet issues, which is why the images got frozen. It's 9 now. Harsh. Back to the number 19. This time another down the middle run, but 3 red shirts eventually running ahead of him just to mitigate that space behind the back line. It's Abhay. 2 number 17s Abhay and Nayan getting into a battle of their own. switching it long, winning the aerial battle. Another forward ball into the feet, unable to control, and now he's chasing it. But the right full back has got yields of advantage over him. It's to the number 17, 9. Just getting too much time on the ball. The team in white The goalkeeper comes a long way to take this goal kick from the edge of the 18-yard box. He heads it down. The team in red allowing too much time on the ball. The team in white. Now it's the number 5, Sonu. Darpan. 8 minutes of regulation time left. Ratlam City FC literally walking away with this game. Ajit rolls it to Nayan. Beautiful link-up play. Again, it's ball sent in. Too close to the goalkeeper. Sajjan. Not pressing high, the team in red, despite trailing by 3-0. And this time, this could be another promising move by Lakvi. Surrounded by defenders, comes out of the sticky situation, picks up Sajjan. Changes wings, nodded into the part of number 17, but good acrobatic clearance by Ratlam. Tracking back and doing his share of defensive duties. It's 87th minute on the clock. A couple of changes lining up for Ratlam City as the coach decides to make double substitution as he takes on Shubham. Rahul Chauhan goes off and comes in Mohammad Nawab. And now it's Ratlam outside of the boot pass. Nicely cushioned by the stopper fullback straight towards his goalkeeper. Quick launch in the middle of the park. The number 8 missed it. Now it's back to Ajit. Takes it onto his right side. Sonu continues his run down the right. He's got Ratlam for options. Sonu deciding to play it behind to Darpan. And Ayush is the only man chasing from Khel Yuva. Another ball trying to slip in. The young striker Rahman was the man with the diagonal, but the defender has his positioning sorted out on that occasion. Now moving up is the stopper fullback Harsh, dispossessed of the ball. It's Lakhvir now. Chandra back to Lakhvir, stringing passes in their own half. It's Khel Yuva Football Club. Shubham. Now the ball is in the center circle. Just a minute and a half. Remains few minutes will be added on. 3 minutes in fact, confirmed by the assistant referee, the fourth official in fact, as Darpan lays the header behind to his goalkeeper. It's been an easy cakewalk for the team in white. Here's the number 12 on the ball, Charu. Couple of step overs, sending this one in, close to the danger. Devesh Singh Negi losing out to the number 14, another try from distance. Easy collection for the goalkeeper. It was Priyanshu with the attempt. Priyanshu chopped the final substitution coming in. Shubhajit Chakravarti will be replacing Darpan. The number 19 is an attacking substitution, and rightly so. Khel Yuva Football Club looking to pull at least to 1 goal back and make the scoreline respectable. Another interception by Lakhvir, but a wayward pass. Ratlam. Sonu. Good release for Charu, who cuts the ball back to the number 6. Another layoff. Space quickly covered. Didn't allow him to shoot. He thought of taking a shy at goal. Nicely marshaled there by the defense line of Khel Yuva. And giving away the ball too cheaply, the number 12 Dishant Nayak. I wonder whom he saw there. And that pass was towards nobody. Ajit. Now there will be final whistle any moment. The referee checks his watch. And that's the full-time whistle from the referee. So Ratlam City Football Club edge past Khel Yuva Football Club by 3-0. And with this win, the team in white goes to the top of the points table. First 3 points collected with confidence. And behind them will be Shihor boys with just 1 point. With this win, Ratlam City FC topping the Group A after round 1. And these are the scorers, Ajit, Koshi and Ratlam. We'll join you shortly with the second game of the day. Stay tuned.